Welcome to the flip side, and welcome to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved Hardcore Series modes feature, whatever. Today is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing day because Sarah came home from Las Vegas today from her work trip. And so here's the thing. I actually wasn't going to record today because I was going to spend the day with her. But when she got home, I was going to make us a steak dinner, but she was having a craving for some Carl's Jr., and so she's like, okay, why don't we do the steak tomorrow night, and I'll run to Carl's Jr. and get some burgers. And I'm like, okay, that sounds good. I'll chill out here and wait for you to get back because I was already in bedclothes. So what happened? So Carl's Jr. is like 2 maybe 3 blocks down the street from here. And so she, made her way down there. I think my game is super quiet. There we go. Let's fix that. Is that better? Hey, we can hear things now. Okay, fantastic. So anyway, she went down the street, but there's a big old fire that's happening right on the other side of the freeway from us. And apparently that backed up traffic quite a bit because there were some evacuations. And so what should have taken about 15 minutes round trip has taken over an hour, and she just got there. And so anyway, I'm like, well, I've got plenty of time to record an episode of ARK, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So at least I'm using my time wisely. But I sat down to do that, and it took a little while because to even get started because there was an update that was needed. But we're here. We're playing ARK. Today I was thinking it would be fun to go and try to tame a megalodon. We have no aquatic creatures, and we have got a lot of work to do in the aquatic arenas in this game. So I figured a good place to start would be going and trying to tame a megalodon. So here we are in the water. I'm going to stick fairly close to land here at the beginning because it's a dangerous world out there. And the last thing I want to do is drown or get eaten by a shark. After all the progress we've made, we got an artifact last episode. We've got some great tames. And I'm hoping to add a good megalodon to that list of great tames. And if we die or, drown or get eaten, that's not going to happen. And we'd have to start all over. So we're not going to do that. And so just a refresher for anybody watching, this hardcore series is us trying to play through every single one of the ARK story DLCs without dying once. If we die, we're not just wiping our character back to 1 like the standard hardcore mode in the game, but we are actually deleting the entire save and starting all the way back on the island. So we already had to do that once, and this is our second time through. And so far, things have been going much better than it did the first time around. But want to let you guys know that Sarah did, in fact, as you may have, picked up from my statements earlier, Sarah did make it home safely from Vegas. Her work trip went very, very well. I'm sure we'll talk about it much more in an upcoming video in our co-op series, but it is wonderful to have my wife home. I missed her so much more than I even thought I would, because I've always been a pretty independent person, and so I was like, okay, well, I will miss her, but I'll be okay. And I was, but I missed her much more than I thought I would. Which makes me really, it was good. It felt good to see her after that long time and to be so excited to see her again. And not that I didn't think I would be excited. It sounds horrible the way that I'm saying it. I feel like I'm not phrasing this well at all. All I'm trying to say is I missed her more than I thought I did over just not being able to see her for 2 days. But I got her some flowers. I got her some roses and some carnations and put them on the dining room table for her when she got home, and also got her some gummy sharks, which she really loves. And I got her some salt and vinegar chips, which are her favorite kind of chips. And I forgot she can't eat them right now because she's trying to heal up her stomach from the ulcer that she may potentially have. So she can't eat those. So I was like, crap! Didn't even think about that when I was picking out treats for her. So I felt kind of bad about that one, but she's on her way, hopefully soon, home from Carl's Jr. And she's gonna buy herself a big old burger. I know she's been craving that, so that'll be good for her to for both of us because that sounds great. I'm gonna get a double jalapeno business Angus burger. I'm pretty pumped about it. So, one thing I'm noticing, all these megalodons are trash around this entire island. The best I saw was at level 60, and I'm starting to think that maybe we should just tame that bad boy, because I'm not seeing a lot of better options, and I really don't want to go any deeper into the ocean than right in here. Okay, is this that level 12? Yep. What we got here? 80. Okay, so that's a little bit better. 456. I guess we'll grab that 80. That's something. What is this? Is that a dunkel? Oh, it's a basilosaurus. Okay. Well, let's just grab that level 80. It'll be a good starting point. It'll give us a little bit of protection for underwater travels, and that's it right there. Why is my weight all wacky? What am I carrying that's so heavy? Ugh, I still have that from when I was taking my screenshot. If I do that, will that disappear? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I always, after we finish an episode, I usually hop into creative and then go back and reenact what we just did so that I can get a thumbnail. And the reason I go into creative mode to do those thumbnails now is because one time in trying to get a thumbnail, I died and lost a mount. This is back in season 1. So ever since then, I'm like, why in the world would I not be in like God mode when I'm taking these screenshots? Because dying off camera was so frustrating. Had to reset the server and everything. It was infuriating. But speaking of infuriating, that shark is really far away from us now. Didn't really take that into account, that it would run so far. I'm a little afraid of that whale. Let's see if I can get it to sleep here. I mean, this isn't a bad spot. If I can just get it to go to sleep. Is this the same shark? Or is this a different shark? No, it's the same one. Oh yeah, go to sleep right here. Oh my gosh. What a win that would be. If he decided he wanted to take a nap right here at the surface. Come on. Go to sleep. How's my air doing? My air's fine. Oh, no. No further. Stop. I have to pull out the sweet shots like I pulled out for the RGs and the Carnos. Oh, never mind. It's coming right back to me. Woo! That guy startled me. That guy. All right, here we go. I hope I don't get eaten. Hopefully mutton works for these guys. I don't know, though. We'll leave mutton in there for a minute. If it doesn't do the trick, then we'll put the prime meat in there. But mutton doesn't seem like the kind of thing that would really work for a megalodon. Seems to work really well for every other carnivore, though. So we're going to give it a shot. Just give it a minute here. Because I know you can tame them with meat. With normal meat. It doesn't have to be fish meat. But can it be mutton? I don't like that whale hanging out over there. Makes me nervous. You know what? It's not even a max level anyway, so I'm just going to put the prime meat in there also. Because it doesn't even matter. Okay, listen. If you were a higher level, I would take you. You're adorable, but no. Alright, I'm gonna wait right over here. Right by the land. Because that whale is, just hanging a boot. I think those are only ever level 1 if I'm remembering. So let me double check that. Look at that. Level 1. What a jump. What a jumpsicle. Oh, he's looking over here. I think you might have heard me say that. I was just kidding. I was joking. I don't know if he'll attack me when I'm not on a raft, but it's one of those things that I just don't want to find out. Alright, just keeping my wits about me. You never know. And I got my otter. She's being a good girl. She, right? Is my otter a girl in this one? Hey, what's Samantha? What's Samantha? Gee whiz, what the heck was she doing? She was just getting the heck out of here. Why would she want to escape? She's got a great life. There's so many mantises over there. Or mantas. Not mantises. I don't think they can swim. Not positive, but I feel pretty certain about that. Okay, this thing is not eating Maybe I... Oh, hey, hey! Nancy! Nancy the megalodon. Wow, I was going to call it a megalosaurus. That's not right. All right, come on, Nancy. Listen. Oh, Nancy, level 111. Brilliant. It's brilliant, I say. Brillianto! All right, let's get the heck back on into our little cove where things are safe. And we'll get you a saddle, Nance, and then we'll take you out, start murdering some things, get you some levels. That way I'm safe when traveling in the ocean. But unfortunately, due to these darn normal stats, not going to be able to up its movement speed to insane game-breaking speeds. So swimming in the ocean is going to be a chore, let me tell you right now. Because even just doing this right now, if we were on our co-op server, I would be flying through this water. Instead, I am inching along so painfully slow. Ugh. This is going to be a massive pain in the butt, isn't it? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, it is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and... Nancy, just hang out right there, girlfriend. I'm going to go get you a saddle. Go get you a saddle. I'm a little afraid to go out into the ocean proper, though, because I don't want to deal with fighting a bunch of things. So we're just going to maybe eat a couple things, like some of these little fish, and anything that's in the immediate vicinity. Megalodon is none of these, is it? Do I make it in here? I think it's this one, right? Megalodon. I need cementing paste? Oh, no. Oh, no. I stole a bunch of cementing paste from some beavers, didn't I? Where'd it go? Was that a Rex saddle in there? It's a dire bear saddle. Looks like a Rex saddle. I really have no cementing paste. Didn't I steal cementing paste from some beavers? Back when I went to go... Oh, I should probably leave the artifact behind, huh? What about that? Back when I went to get Samantha and all that organic polymer... Peter, did I leave the cementing paste in you? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, and now we're walking. Good thing these boots were made for walking, if you know what I'm saying. Oh man, I've had the hiccups, by the way, for 2 days straight. It's been pretty rough. I know a lot of people have a lot of struggles out in the world, but I think I may have them all trumped with the fact that I cannot get rid of my hiccups. They keep coming and going. So I feel like I have victory over the hiccups, and then they rear their ugly head and just rub it in my face that I will never be free. Oh, I'm in the wrong stupid thing again. I need fiber, hide, and cementing paste, of which I have all 3 of those. I've got hide, I've got cementing paste, and I don't have any fiber. How is that freaking possible? Wow, I'm really cruising all of a sudden. Okay, well, let's just grab some fiber. Shouldn't take us long. I didn't see how much I needed, but we'll grab 150. Plenty! Hopefully. Megalodon. There's a saddle for my Nancy. She will be my Sharky, and I will ride her into battle. What the heck am I singing Phantom of the Opera for? I need to chill. That's what I need to do. What is this? 120? This is 124. Come on, son. What's this? 177. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and dump those in there. Get rid of that. I don't really see myself getting into Plodicus, so we're just gonna dump that for now. Put the in there. Those and no, drop that. Don't need that crap. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. These things I do need. Deep. I've got some fiber, which I'll just hold on to actually. And then we've got some spoiled meat. We'll make that. All right, let's go find ourselves a Nancy. Woo! Gosh, I wish I had the wings from aberration. It's going to make life so nice when we have that again. All right, Nancy, girlfriend, how you doing? Let's go for a little walk, huh? On the wild side. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and start with just some fishies. Oh, guys. Okay, so I don't know where you guys are of the current situation with like Xboxes and PS4s, the new ones, which are just impossible to find. So anyway, I've got a couple tabs on my computer, on my browser, and just every, a couple times a week I'll check them. It's like Target, GameStop, and Best Buy, and I'll pop into those tabs just to see if anything is being made available, like if they're in stock with the new Xbox. So I looked the other day and, still nothing. I was thinking maybe with E3 they would do like a big restock, but it didn't really look like that was the case. Anyways, I was at the mall today with Sarah after we picked her up from the airport because her new wedding ring was in, which took almost 3 months. 3 months to get her ring sized and everything. And for all the pieces to come in, it took a long time. But anyway, finally came in, and she gets to keep it now, and I know she's really excited about that. But there's a GameStop at that mall, and I didn't even think about going to check to see if they had the new Xbox because nowhere has it right now. Anyway, as Sarah and I were standing in the jewelry store, I see a guy with an Xbox Series X on his shoulder. He's got it like propped up on his shoulder, and he's walking out like he is a champ. And so I look at Sarah, and I'm just staring at this box, and I'm like, is that really what I think it is? And yes, it was an Xbox Series X. And he was walking out with it, and I'm like, what the heck? So I just left Sarah in the jewelry store. I'm like, I'll be right back. And I head to the GameStop, which is 2 stores down from that. And I wait in line, and I ask the guy, I'm like, hey, do you guys have any more Xboxes in stock? And he's like, he said, I just sold our last one to the guy who just walked down. And so I was like, no way. No way. If I would have just gone to the GameStop before going anywhere else in the store, I would have been able to buy the new Xbox. And it wasn't posted online or anything. He said it was just a surprise. Like, they didn't even know they were receiving it, so a shipment just came in. And, yeah, so they were gone. They said they got 20 of them, and that was the last one. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, I was this close to finally getting one. But alas, I didn't quite get there in time. So next time, I'm going to just check the store. But eventually, see, so I looked it up, and the reason why there's a shortage in, like, everything right now, even cars, is there's a shortage of, like, computer chips. And because of COVID and the shutdown and everything like that. And that has caused quite the shortage of computer chips. So, and basically all electronics take these chips, and because the factories were shut down for so long and people were buying a bunch of electronic stuff on Amazon, there's just a shortage. And so eventually I would imagine the factories will catch up with the demand that they have from all of the people who buy those chips, and we'll finally be able to buy stuff again. But it was even a pain in the butt for my production company to get cameras to start out. Earlier this year, like, it was a massive pain in the butt just to try to find cameras. And the cameras that we finally did get just from checking every single day and eventually getting lucky and them being in stock, they're still out of stock on a regular basis. It's nuts. But eventually, I'm going to get myself the new Xbox. I just hope I can get it before the new Halo comes out. That's what I'm really excited about. And if there's some playthroughs that I want to do on the series on that Xbox, I could technically write it off as a business expense for the YouTube channel. So you guys may see a good handful of Xbox Series X playthroughs Granted, every game on the Series X right now is playable, I think, on Xbox One. I don't think there's any true console exclusives yet, but in good time there will be. And if I do some Let's Plays, then I can use it as a tax write-off, which would be pretty cool. All right, so we got ourselves a Megalodon. Do you think we should look around and try to get ourselves an Ichthyornis? I know I just murdered like a bunch of them, and I feel terrible about it. I hope they know how badly I feel. Okay, that's a level 16. It's trash. Where's Nance? Look at her. She's a little bloody. What about this guy? Level 20? Come on, son. And I'm going to leave Nancy on neutral. I do not want her to get attacked by a Megalodon that comes in here, because sometimes it does happen. You think it's a super safe spot that we've got here, but more than once, Sarah and I have had a rogue Megalodon move its way into our cove. Thankfully, these guys have not made it into our cove, but I don't like the fact that they hang out so close to my island. Just like waiting and daring me to go out on my raft again. But now, joke's on them, I've got a shark and a cryopod, so I can cryopod Carl or whoever I want to take to the other mainland. Not the other mainland, but the mainland over there. And then pop Carl out, put Nancy in. Bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle, and we got dinosaurs across with no raft needed. Come on, son. What a great day. What a great day. And so this is where I'm actually going to end the episode. Shorter episode today. But I want to get this edited if I can before Sarah gets home. And with the traffic, I may just have time to do exactly that. So I'm going to do that to the best of my abilities. And tomorrow, I'm hoping we will be on track to do have another co-op episode for you guys in Genesis Part 2. But until then, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. And I will see all of you on the flip side.